Hey VC, it's Jonathan, your cheap and cheerful record collector. Today I'm doing a thread. I think Billy Hurst is the first one I saw, maybe Andy's Vinyl Den. Basically, it's pick an artist or a band whose second album was better than their first album. I thought about it, and the first one that popped in my mind immediately, and I started looking, and I couldn't believe I didn't actually own this album, but the first one that popped in my mind is Bob Dylan. First album, not so great. I mean, it's a good album. There's some good stuff on it. He only wrote two of the songs on the album, which is, I mean, the album contains You're No Good, Talking New York Blues, In My Time of Dying, Man of Constant Sorrow, Fixin' to Die, Pretty Piggy, Highway 51, Gospel Plow, Baby Let Me Follow You Down, House of the Rising Sun, Freight Train Blues, Song to Woody, and See That My Grave Is Kept Clean. Out of all that, he only wrote Baby Let Me Follow You Down and Song to Woody. It's an okay album. It's not bad, but nothing compares to his second album, Freewheelin Bob Dylan. And Freewheelin Bob Dylan is where he really became Bob Dylan. He found his voice, wrote all the songs on it, and has classic songs by Dylan, Blowin' in the Wind, Masters of War, Bob Dylan Blues, Hard Rain's Gonna Fall, Don't Think Twice, It's All Right, Oxford Town. Great. I mean, just really he becomes Bob Dylan on that second album. So to me, that was an obvious first choice. I'm a little older than a lot of you guys, so when I think about this stuff, I sort of go back in time and think of stuff from my era. So another one I thought of was the first Simon and Garfunkel album. It's all right, very folky. They don't really write any of the songs on it. There may be a couple of them, but they don't really find their voice. The second album came out, which was Sounds of Silence, and that's when, again, Simon and Garfunkel became Simon and Garfunkel on the second album. It's where they do, against the Sounds of Silence, I Am a Rock, Most Peculiar Man, Blessed. I mean, it's a great album, and this is really when Simon and Garfunkel became Simon and Garfunkel. Another one I thought of, again, this might be some controversy. People may not agree, but that's what it's all about, your own opinions. A great album, but not like the second album. Santana. Great first album. I got no problem with it. I think it's great. It's got Evil Ways, Soul Sacrifice, Jingo. It's good. Good album. I mean, great album. But when you sit down and go through their second album, Abraxas, just blows you away compared to that first one. This is a nice gatefold copy. And this is the one that has Black Magic Woman, Gypsy Queen, Oye Como Va, Samba, Hope You're Feeling Better. I mean, this is a great, great album. And though the first album is really good, this is leaps and bounds beyond it. Next one I got up is, again, might be controversial, but to me, I think it's a no-brainer. One of the great groups of all time, Cream. First album, Fresh Cream. Good album. Solid stuff. I Feel Free. Sweet Wine. Rolling and Tumbling. I'm So Glad. Good album. And when it came out, it was very revolutionary at the time, a power trio like that. But compared to their second album, Disraeli Gears, it's not, I mean, Fresh Cream is nothing compared to this. This is, again, where Cream really finds their voice, writes most of the songs on it, and it's just fantastic album. Strange Brew, Sunshine of Your Love, Tales of Brave Ulysses, Swabler, Outside Woman Blues. I mean, this is Cream at its peak. A great, great album. And the last one I found, which I thought of also right away, was another band that, didn't really find their voice until their second album. The first album, A Big Brother and the Holding Company with Janis Joplin. The first one was done on Mainstream Records in Chicago. It's a good album. There's some good stuff. Women as Losers is great. Down on Me is great. Bye Bye Baby is good. I like it. It introduced Janis to the world, and that was really important just for that. But compared to their second album, Cheap Thrills, I mean, this is really where they really come into their own. And there's my gal Janice on the back. I was lucky enough, I got to see Janice 3 times back in the day. So I got to appreciate her performance, and she was something else. She was definitely something else to see. So those are my 4 or 5 albums that I have that are the second album better than the first album. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep looking. I got some more videos coming up soon, and hope to keep the thread going. All right, until next time, peace.